Welcome back to Studio 10.
Cindy Ross is back with us on Studio 10 from Stash Your Bag. Cindy, good to see you as always.
To see you, Joe.
Now, last time when you were here, you were talking about something really exciting. These are these river cruises, these river tours, and you kind of want to take that a step further today. What are we talking about?
There's so much information about these river cruises that it was a whole new world for us. So I wanted to kind of elaborate a little bit more with this segment. You know, we stopped in this little town called Tournon, and it's like the most beautiful. We were looking at pictures, and it's like the most probably picturesque thing that I could ever imagine in France.
Take a look at this scene right here. Now, I'm jealous of you right now, Cindy, as we're talking about this, because it does look amazing. Is that water really that blue?
It really is that blue, and that's the Rhone River. And I mean, literally, we actually did a couple live videos. So if you guys follow me on social media, you can actually check out one of those live videos. But so to the right of those trees was this whole vineyard up the side of the mountain, and then you have, it goes right down into the water, and then you go across, and then it's like this, you know, whole like medieval town that is just, you go back in time, and it literally, like, we just took some bikes and just riding along, and I'm like, I had to stop and take out my camera because I was like, this is the most prettiest place I've ever seen in France.
Wow. Take another look at just the incredibly scenic views. Now, before we go further, just to clarify, you were on a river cruise, and the river cruise got to this place, Tournon, and you stopped there, and then you get out and do some expeditions.
So I was with Emerald Waterways, and I mean, there's a lot of river cruises. There's a lot of competition out there, but they were exceptional, and this was on one of our ports that we stopped in, and every day you get 2 excursions. You get one in the morning and one in the afternoon, and you get to choose what you want to do, or if not, and they're all guided walking, English speaking tours, and you just get to learn a lot about the area. And
that's good, because I don't speak French.
I don't either. No. And so really, that day we did the walking tour around the city, and then that afternoon we actually got some bikes. The bikes are complimentary, and we got the bikes, and we decided to venture and find a chocolate factory.
Yes, so you were telling me about this before we started this segment. This sounds amazing. You go to it's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
It was better.
It's all free. It's better. Tell us about that. We've got some pictures as well.
Yeah, okay, so you walk in, look at this, it's crazy. So you walk in, and literally you're just trying all these different chocolates, and you know, the percentage of cocoa in each one is, you know, different, and it's fun to just to try out, see what your flavor is. Mine is more, I like the bitter, so I like the higher percentage cocoa.
Yeah, I like that extra dark chocolate. So they had some of that there?
Oh my gosh, you could just walk and just grab handfuls, and we went there after lunch. I should have just had lunch there and just ate my way. So we didn't actually buy any chocolate that day. We just ate for free, and then we rode our bikes up to the wine vineyards and toured around, and it's just, you know, with these river cruises, you never know, you know, where you're going to end up at, or, you know, it's fun just to kind of get lost in the city. And that's definitely what you can do with these river cruises, is just kind of meander off and find somewhere cool that you would never really know to go, like if you were to fly in and stay at a hotel. And that's Jason. He thought he was on Tour de France. He's a cyclist.
Yes.
Yeah, you see it? You see? I mean, he's stealthy, standing there. Yeah.
He needs one of those spandex suits, though, with those streamlined helmets or something like that.
Yeah, he has those at home. Yep.
One other thing we wanted to mention is there's so many different things to see and do. You mentioned some of the historical things, for example, the World War II Museum.
Yeah, so at the end, when we stopped in Lyon, usually, you know, like a lot of times you hear you have to leave the port by 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and you don't really get to see the towns at night. That's not the case with the river cruises. So a couple of the ports we were in overnight, and Lyon was our last stop. We were there for 2 days, and we actually went to the Resistance Museum, and that was it was an incredible experience. I mean, I remember back in the 80s, vaguely remember hearing Barbie and his name on TV, but like to actually see like everything that these people went through, and I don't know, you know, it's just, you read it and study it in school, but to actually see it, you know, in person is completely a different experience.
Different experience altogether. If you're watching at home right now and you want to partake in some of these experiences like that, how can they learn more about Stash Your Bag and what you offer?
Hey, contact me, stashyyourbag.com or 635-7477. I mean, I went on this trip to learn about the product and to really see what all it offers, what amenities I can give to our clients. And I did. I learned about pretty much everything there is to know about river cruising. And
it's a tough job, Cindy Ross.
It is so hard.
It is so hard. Let's put up that first picture we showed. Take a look at that. You want an experience like this? If you do, contact Cindy Ross and Stash Your Bag. Cindy, thank you so much.
Hey, thanks, Joe.